Welcome to the Big Scoopers podcast.
Welcome
back. If you're new, then you're kind of late to the party.
Smashers, the queens of all the chatter. Laughing while we sipping pre-workout, it's a pattern. Rolling through the industry with the big scoops.
Updates. What you got for the week?
Went to cheer tryouts yesterday at the school I used to work at.
Okay.
It was so weird. It was like the closer I got to the school, the more, I don't know, my heart started racing. I just felt really weird.
PTSD.
Yeah, I almost feel like I had like a fever dream. Like I didn't really go. You know what I mean?
Weird, yeah.
And all the kids were like, oh my gosh, are you coming back? And I was like, no.
No.
Never. Love you though. May the 4th be with you just passed. I'm debating a lot of people about Star Wars topics. This one I think people need to hear. Maybe you don't watch Star Wars. That's okay. But if you do, in number 5, The Empire Strikes Back, Leia smooches on Luke. And it is not in front of Han Solo. Han Solo has already been frozen by Jabba the Hutt, or given to Jabba the Hutt. And online, it always says that Leia kissed Luke to make Han Solo jealous. But in this particular kiss, Han Solo is not there, and he does not find out about this kiss, so that cannot be the case. And for some reason, no one knows about this kiss, and I promise you it's there. It's towards the end of The Empire Strikes Back. So, if anyone would like to debate this, would love to hear what people have to say. Why does no one know about this kiss and their brother and sister? Jonathan said, oh, that's just a little smooch. That's not a kiss. I was like, so you would do that to your sister?
Yeah.
You would be smooching on your sister like that? That's a freaking smooch if I've ever seen one. I don't even like doing that with Jacob, like in front of my parents. I'm like, oh no, too much PDA.
Interesting. That's a very niche.
Any updates with you?
Not really. I've kind of just been doing the same things every day. To the gym, eating, working, sleeping.
Any new podcasts you're listening to?
That's a good question. I have been listening to Grace's 20-something podcast.
Yes, it isn't it?
It's very good.
Yeah, love her. We love Grace.
Yes, big fan. I'm trying to get back into my murder podcast again.
I have a question, because I've heard you talk about how you like murder mystery podcasts. Does that not make you on edge all the time that somebody's going to kill you?
Okay.
Because I already am on edge that somebody's going to kill me at all times.
It has, like, listening to years of, like, murder podcasts has made me hypervigilant, I would say, or feel hypervigilant. And I stopped listening to them because they were giving me a little bit of anxiety. But, I don't know. I just, like, want to listen to something that's, like, not self-improvement related.
Okay, I get that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like how I have my mom and dad podcast, even though I have no shot. In other news, we're trying out different workout classes. We've done hot yoga, yoga, and Pilates.
Did you we did reformer Pilates with the big machine, very bougie in there.
Expensive.
Very expensive.
I really enjoyed it. I think it's fun, like to go maybe once a week or something. I felt like good afterwards. It definitely isn't the same. I don't think it's even comparable to like going and lifting weights or something like that. Like it's obviously not the same as you're going to feel after that, but
yeah,
I do feel better after that than I do from, besides Jackie's yoga class, but like every other yoga class I've been to, like I enjoyed that more. And I would say like the burn is a lot different in Pilates than it is when lifting weights.
Yeah.
Like my muscles don't feel so fatigued afterwards. Like I feel good and refreshed almost.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I agree with that. I was telling JC that I just didn't feel like I did anything. Like I guess because I'm used to feeling like you said that fatigue afterwards, like I just didn't feel like I actually did anything.
I think also like you probably could have put on a lot more resistance on each thing that we did too.
Yeah.
Because I saw the girl in front of me, she was putting on like way more resistance than what everybody else was doing.
Really?
So I think it's kind of one of those things where like they're giving you instruction, but you have the opportunity to challenge yourself more.
Yeah.
It's really expensive.
Very expensive. And I don't know if it's worth the money. I don't think you're going to get shredded doing Pilates. Like I think people who post on TikTok and stuff, like I got the Pilates body, like whatever. I
want to go to one of the harder classes because I think we went to like the classic class, but there's like other ones, other variants.
Yeah.
That one's like I think the lowest level class. But I do see pictures and videos of like girls who go to Pilates and they walk out like dripping in sweat.
Oh, I wonder if there's like hot Pilates.
Maybe.
Because that wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
I would try that.
So you got to sweat to feel like you did something.
Not always, but I do like to sweat. And I do feel like I get
sweating.
a deeper like stretch and better movement when it's hot.
I felt very refreshed. The little movements, some of them, I was like in pain.
Yeah.
It was pinching pain.
Yeah.
In weird muscles I don't think I ever use. I wonder how much one of those boards costs. Like, is that why it's so expensive?
I bet it's so expensive.
It's just a board that slides back and forth with some springs.
I don't know, the Kardashians have one, so I bet they're very expensive. You ever walked out of a class before?
Oh.
I walked out of a yoga class once.
Oh my God, why?
The instructor was so mean.
To you?
In general.
What'd she say?
Yeah.
Oh, what'd he say?
He sounded like a drill sergeant, and it was, I think I was probably about to start my period, so I was already anxious and already just emotional in general. And then he was just like drill sergeanting, like spitting out commands of what to do, and it was a hot yoga class, and I was just like, I gotta get the hell out of here.
Wow, I felt like yoga's so peaceful.
No, not that class.
And they talk like this.
Very calming.
Yeah, that's weird.
That man was not, so I'm not really sure why he was a yoga instructor.
I've had to walk out of a cycle bar class like 5 minutes early because I don't know what happened to my stomach that day. But you know, like when you have a hangover and it's like gut wrenching, your head's throbbing, your stomach is like in a freaking knot, and you just think that you actually might die. You're seeing spots. Like,
Yes.
That's how I felt. I went to the like 5:30 in the morning class.
Oh gosh.
It was like 5 minutes before it was over. I hopped off that thing. And you know them shoes, and I'm like running to the bathroom. And I locked the door to the bathroom, and I'm projectile vomiting, and I just feel horrible. And I was like, what is wrong? And Jacob had dropped me off that morning at my class and was coming back to pick me up because we were going to go to breakfast afterwards. And the lady comes and knocks on the door, and she's like, hey, can you unlock the door? You're not supposed to lock the door. And I was like, yeah. Because it was like one of those things where like, am I going to shit? Am I going to throw up? Like, what is happening right now?
Yeah,
What end is this about to come out of? I'm terrified for my life. Somebody get me out of here. And you know, cycle bar is like bougie.
Yeah.
Like, I was not trying to be doing that in front of people. I feel like at a CrossFit class, if I was walking outside and throwing up, people would be like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. Just another day.
So I hurried my petunia out of there. I hopped in the car and I said, get me home now. And Jacob was like, what's wrong? I was like, roll the windows down. I think I'm having a heart attack or something.
Oh.
It was terrible. It hurt so bad. But then by the time we got home, I felt fine. And I made him go by Hardee's and give me a biscuit.
You're crazy.
I love a biscuit, especially a gravy biscuit. Oh, with white gravy.
I used to frick up a biscuit. I used to get, another Buddy Bailey order. I used to go to Bojangles, and I would get a gravy biscuit, and I would get 2 chicken biscuits, and I would just eat the Cajun fillets out of it, and then save the regular biscuits and eat them with jelly. So I ate 3 damn biscuits.
How did you eat that much?
I don't know. It tasted good. It was going down.
I mean, I could eat that much over the course of like 2 hours, but not just in one sitting. Did you eat like a lot every time you ate, or you ate like a lot all day long?
I think it depended. So like sometimes if we went out to eat, I would eat a lot. But then, but that's rough. But like I would eat a lot of calorie dense foods.
Okay.
Like I would eat chips, but I would eat like half the bag.
I actually was going to tell you this today before the podcast, but I'm just going to tell it to you now. So there's this girl. I talked to you about her before, about how she's like gone on and off of like in Ozempic, like GLP-1. She lost a lot of weight, gained it all back, plus some more, whatever. Well, she's back on it. And she was talking about how like this time she's going to make lifestyle changes so that she can keep the weight off or whatever. I saw last night where she got some she was gone somewhere and she decided to order some food. And I just was really bored. So I was like, let me plug what she got into to Fitness Pal and just see what we're working with here. Let me read you the macros for her meal.
Oh, no.
This one meal, this was her supper. So this is not including everything else she's eaten that day.
God.
It was so bad. I was like, holy crap. This meal was 1,898 calories.
Taco Bell.
No. It was 99 grams of carbs. It was 137 grams of fat. 32 grams of saturated fat, 2,976 milligrams of sodium. Was 64 grams of protein, but
no, the protein has canceled out at that point. Oh my gosh, that's wild.
But the crazy part is, like, I think any average human in America would look at that meal and be like, that's a normal meal. Like, that can't be that much.
What was it?
Because I even kind of thought, like, it probably isn't that much.
What was the meal?
An order of boneless wings that was 5 wings with sauce on them, a basket of fries, 2 cups of ranch, and some like corn. I didn't even put the drink in there because it wasn't a diet drink.
Oh.
So it had calories too.
It's insane the amount of calories and like fat really in sauce.
The ranch alone was 324 calories.
Holy crap.
And like for little bitty cups.
Yeah. I mean, like
That's
that
ridiculous.
Chick-fil-A or like Chick-fil-A sauces are insane.
Buffalo sauce,
Ranch,
if you ever go to
cheese.
Chick-fil-A, get the buffalo sauce.
It's good.
90 calories and it's delish.
That's like all my calories for one day.
Ranch.
No. The 1,800.
Oh.
But very easy when you don't know, when you don't know anything about like, macros or food or like health to not think about.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I thought in the back of my head, I was like, any American would look at that and not think like, that's way more than I should be eating in a whole entire day. Mm-hmm. Just in that one meal.
That's a lot less than people would eat. 5 wings, people would eat like 12.
It didn't seem like that much. Maybe the corn, like, and the fries, like maybe somebody wouldn't order 2 sides, but
yeah. And corn's not a great vegetable. Sorry, I said it.
it is corn. Because it doesn't even like digest, does it?
No.
I try to not eat corn just because I don't like seeing it in my poo. It freaks me out.
Yeah, it doesn't like break down.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Not a fan.
I mean, it is a vegetable. It's not considered a grain, is it?
Let me tell you right now, though. Give me some cream corn. It's over.
Oh, cream corn is fire.
Oh.
It's over.
Over. You mean the whole dish.
Yeah, I can't be mad about that. All right, what do we have next? Team powder flavors. I got a good one.
Is the one you just got done with?
Yes.
I know you liked that so much.
Oh my God, it's so good. It's a Farm Fed by Axe and Sledge.
My favorite is the Select peanut butter cookie.
And I kind of went out on a limb with it. It's peanut butter and honey, Farm Fed, isolate protein. I literally put it in everything. And I don't like to drink it. I don't drink it straight.
Yeah.
But like, as you know, I do put it in my pancakes. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't really taste like peanut butter to me. It's just kind of like a sweeter flavor. But I've been making smoothies and I've been putting blueberries in it too. And then I'll put like a little bit of peanut butter on top of it. And it's just, I don't know, it's unmatched. It's so good.
I don't really like smoothies that much.
I don't either, but I have to.
Yeah. I would rather do like a little Greek yogurt bowl.
I like to, again, dirtying up another dish. I like to pour my smoothie into a bowl and eat it with a spoon.
Like acai bowl.
Sorta. I can trick myself into thinking that's what I'm eating.
If I have something that cold, it's gotta be ice cream.
Yeah, that's why the creamy's so good, but mine's broken.
Let me tell you right now, I am a whore for some ice cream. Moose Tracks?
Girl. Ugh. I will dig through the whole thing to find the little Reese cups.
Me too.
Yep.
Jacob would be like, what happened to all the chocolate pieces? I don't know. I haven't seen them.
That's weird.
So crazy. They must have not put any in there.
There's none? That's so weird.
But I don't like how they put that really big chunk of chocolate together. Like, I want it to be broke up into pieces.
Dubai chocolate. Is that what it is? Dubai chocolate?
In the Moose Tracks? Where did you get that from?
I think it's like
Dubai chocolate is like the chocolate with the green shit in it.
What am I thinking of? It's like do something.
Do eat it. Do want it. Don't know about Dubai. You do buy it, but
yeah, maybe not. It's something. I don't know.
I think the only protein powders I can drink are MRPs. I do not mind an MRP in like almond milk.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
They're thicker.
They have more of a flavor.
That pound cake.
Oh yeah, I like the blueberry. It's like
Crumble.
yeah, that one's good.
Yeah.
Tastes like a dessert.
Trends. We've got fashion trends and fitness trends. You want to do fashion trends first?
Yes. You can disagree with this, and I could be wrong. People could tell me I'm not like a fashionista by any means. I'm terrible, especially at dressing myself. I'm good at I feel like I'm good at looking at an outfit and being like yes or no. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to putting clothes on my own body, I don't really know where to go.
Yeah.
But I feel like Target, like especially their shoes, whatever shoes are like expensive and trending for whatever season, Target comes out with dupes like the same day as the like expensive brand comes out with a shoe.
Yeah.
And you know what they're coming out with? Belly shoes. And then Skims has like jelly shoes. Did you have jelly shoes when you were little?
I think
You
I probably
you
did.
had to have.
I
know
probably
you
did. But okay, well, go ahead and say how you feel about it.
They stink. They smell bad. Like after you've worn them for a day, they smell terrible. They're plastic. Jelly.
I don't like them.
I don't like them, but I think I want some. But don't know what to
Okay.
wear with them, so that's another problem.
I have a problem with all of these like clothing trends that look like children's clothes. The ruffly shorts,
Oh,
the bubble skirt,
okay.
the weird like adult version of like a child's, I don't know what you call it, like a little dress that's got the little collar on. I don't like children's clothes being used for adults. I think that's weird.
You know what I think is in style now? To be covered. Like
I can appreciate that.
Like even like the shorts, I feel like jean shorts, the thing right now is like longer
dad
shorts.
shorts.
Yeah, like the boyfriend jeans but shorts version instead of the little booty shorts. And I have an appreciation for that. Like even like a crop top, but it's not basically just a bra.
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing a lot of. And that might just be because I'm getting older, so the people I'm seeing are a little bit older, but
Yeah.
I'm thinking more covered. Like we're a little bit more covered up.
Yeah, I like that. I can get down with that. I don't know if you can relate to this, but I feel like as we are getting older, like we're not old, but we're getting older and it's hard to like pin down a style
Yes.
because I'm always in scrubs or I'm always in like workout clothes.
Yeah, and I don't want to dress too young for my age, but it's also hard to find like clothes for our age. Because you're either a whore or a grandma. There's not a lot of
Yes.
in-between clothing. You know?
It's like, where are we going out to? Like, we're not going out to the club, so we don't need like club clothes, which I
I think
have.
at our age is brunch. Brunch is our be-all, end-all.
Yeah.
But I've always loved a brunch.
Can't, like, honestly, I have not been to very many brunches. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I know.
For like a year and a half, I went to brunch almost every single Saturday for
Really?
bottomless mimosas. Yes.
I cannot drink during the day.
It is my favorite time to do it.
Oh my God.
Because then I can still get in bed at a reasonable time and the hangover isn't going to affect my
the next
day. Yeah.
I just feel so awful during the day if I drink in the morning. Like for a
Oh, you gotta keep going.
Oh, I was doing it wrong. My bad.
You don't stop. You don't stop till you're ready to go
Oh.
home.
Oh, okay.
Then when you get home, you drink a bunch of water, eat some food, sleep it off.
Call it.
And you get so much sleep.
Noted.
Because you know alcohol makes you very sleepy.
Noted. August 3rd on it. Actually, wait. A Hall's brunch is delicious.
You love to spend some money on food, don't you?
Okay, their brunch is not as expensive.
Let me tell you one thing. Bailey has the most expensive cuisine style I've ever seen in my life.
I'm not bougie in any other aspect of my life except for where I dine.
It's crazy.
Truly. What can I say? But no, their brunch is actually really, really good. And
Okay.
we have talked about this before. Their espresso martini is great with a little bit of Bailey's Irish.
Okay, I think with some kind of cream in it.
We'll have to go. August 3rd. Be there or be square.
Is that Saturday?
It's a Sunday.
Okay. It's my granny's birthday.
Really?
She'll be 93.
That is crazy. Good for her. I'm
Little
happy.
lady. She's my favorite lady on the planet.
Yeah.
Anything else that you would say is like a fashion trend that's in and or out?
Not that I can really think of. Actually, wait, there is. You know, if you've seen White Lotus, you know, the mom, the Southern mom, her outfits. I feel like a lot of people are talking about that. I think that's ugly too. I said it.
I don't remember her outfit.
Very colorful, very...
Oh, I love a colorful outfit.
Well, I love a colorful outfit too, but it's like very distinct style. And it's popular with the...
Would you say like Southern old money?
Yeah.
I love that.
Really?
Yes. But I also feel like you and I definitely don't dress alike.
Yeah.
So, there's that.
I'm more cash. I like to keep things very cash.
Yeah. I also feel like you're more of an earth tony, but that like suits your skin well. If I wear earth tones, I'm washed out.
I love that though. I love that you can wear color.
Thanks.
I prefer to stay in black and brown.
See, brown's terrible for me.
Really?
Yeah. Ugh. Looks like dookie on me.
Yeah.
And
well,
yellow also is a bad color for me.
That's tough.
It is.
Yeah, it could be that you're blonde too. Because like since my hair's brown.
You have like an olive skin tone kind of.
Well, maybe with the tan.
Even when you're pale though, I know that you feel like you're like super white, but your skin isn't like, if you saw me with no tan and no spray tan at all, you would be like, oh my God, you're a vampire. Like it is stark white.
Really?
You're not like stark white. You still have like a hint of something else there. Does that make sense?
Pink.
It's like olive.
Okay.
Like a undertone.
I'll take your word for it. I appreciate it.
Fashion or fitness trends for the summer?
Pilates, definitely. People are always talking about.
I think the pickleball trend has kind of come and gone.
Yeah. And it's kind of a shame because there's a lot of pickleball parks that are popping up in Greenville where we live. And
I feel like it's still going to be a very like popular thing to do, but I don't feel like it's going to be like a craze the same way that it was, where everybody on a Saturday and Sunday is like, where can we go play pickleball?
people are crazy about pickleball. It gives me the ick, actually.
Yeah, it's weird.
Kind of.
Also, coming from playing tennis, I just feel like it's a sin to play pickleball. I don't know why.
I feel like run clubs are kind of...
Those to die.
Yeah.
And not like real run clubs.
Yeah.
Like people who actually go and run.
A trendy run
If
club.
you're just running like a mile or less than 2 miles,
What's the point?
you're not there to run. You're there to socialize, get free stuff, and possibly hook up with someone tonight. You're not
you're
there to
right.
run. You are not an avid runner. Mm-hmm. Am I speaking from experience of being a runner? No. But
You observe.
yes.
Yes.
But I also have been to events with actual runners, and they don't, like, they even don't like those events.
Yeah.
Like, they don't go to them.
Yeah.
And these are people that are out running marathons.
Yeah.
And they have their own run clubs that they go to, but they're discreet. They're not posting about them all the time. Like, they'll make a little post, but it's not like a grand event.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a party.
Yeah. Not going to post.
Yeah, like, it's a very nonchalant, like, casual, this is an activity that we genuinely enjoy. Mm-hmm. We're not just here to make an Instagram post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's our thoughts on that.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw this was a trend. Silent walking.
What?
So not listening to music while you walk. I'm like, so just existing? I'm just confused by that. Why is that a trend?
If I did that, I would end up talking to myself. So I do love to walk with someone and talk.
Yeah, me too.
I love dragging Jacob out to walk.
Good for you though to walk and talk at the same time because your brain is multitasking.
Exercising the brain. I like it. What else is out for fitness, do you think?
People aren't really, well, I mean, I don't know. People are still into hot yoga. I still like hot yoga, but people aren't really like crazy about it anymore. Burn boot camp classes.
Yeah, I don't think people are into that really as much. I feel like CrossFit and hot yoga both, like, it's not that the entity themselves is dying. I feel like it's now where it's not just like the trendy thing to do. It's people who actually enjoy it and love it and like live, eat, breathe said activity. And I think that probably makes them a lot happier that it's not just a bunch of people who want to be cool doing it.
They're
know?
just kind of like established.
Yeah. High rocks, I'm sure.
Oh, that's a big trend.
Yeah.
We should have said that, yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be...
I think it's going to be sustained. You know what else I think is like very trendy now too? Bodybuilding. I feel like everybody I know is doing bodybuilding.
I agree.
Or like is at least like attempting it one time.
Yeah. Well, I think too, there's so many people on TikTok. Sam Sulek has probably like been a big player in that. I would say C-Bum, but C-Bum's been around. Like it's not like he just came out.
I feel like when he became like Mr. Olympia and stuff, girls saw him and like, he's hot. Duh.
Despite the lisp.
Like, I feel like a lot of people in bodybuilding before, they're not your typical thought of like, wow, he's attractive. You know what I'm, like, I don't mean that in a mean way, but
yeah,
like the average female wouldn't be like, oh wow, that's what I find attractive. But C-Bum is like, I think every girl could like say, yeah, he's hot.
Yeah.
And so I think that also attracted more girls towards bodybuilding and bodybuilders, which innately makes men want to be bodybuilders because they see that women are attracted to this person.
Yeah. Yeah. And I wonder too, if you ask like people who are like aspiring to compete or whatever, do they even know any like IFBB pros or any Olympians? Do they even know their names? You know what I mean?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Because it's just like a trendy thing to do now.
I don't know. It's kind of a weird line because like I don't plan to go pro or anything like that. I don't care about that. But some people really do. Like some people, that's like their whole dream is to make it that far.
And that's great if that is your dream, but I think the bodybuilding world as a whole is like now kind of catering to it being a trend. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's not just like a niche thing anymore.
Yeah. But it's like, why are you doing it? You know what I mean? Like it's not gonna, you're not gonna be able to withstand the trial because it's not, it really is not easy. You're not going to be able to withstand that whole trial if you don't have like some kind of why that is deeper than I want to be famous on TikTok for bodybuilding or like whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I feel like at some of these shows, like at this point, they're just giving out participation trophies because they're able to make so much money off of these shows because it's now a trending thing and there's so many people signing up for it.
And too, it depends on how many people show up too. Determines like there may be somebody like very much like, I don't want to say undeserving because that sounds mean, but
no, but it's
would
true.
not have placed otherwise if there hadn't have only been 3 or 4 people in their class.
Yep, that's true. Like, what do we think is like out? I really want to see there be a big surge in powerlifting.
That'd be cool.
I love going to powerlifting meets.
Yeah.
That is the most, I don't want to say the most, but it is a very like uplifting community. Everybody loves each other. Everybody's there to support each other.
Yeah.
It's like strong and empowering. It's not comparing yourself to other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just a good community, I think.
Yeah.
They need their time to shine.
No, I like that.
For people to get behind it more.
I would say really more so just like group fitness classes are just not.
Yeah.
Other than like Pilates is technically group fitness class, but you're sort of doing your.
But like group fitness where you're like at little stations and doing stuff.
Yeah, like
like burn boot camp.
Yeah, or like I don't want to say the name, like kickboxing, like rock box or something like that. I feel like people don't really.
It's not that it's bad. It's just It's also, I think, with things like that, it's harder to tell if you're getting results because you're just kind of like all over the place.
It's not. Yeah.
It's not very structured.
And you're not building strength really with stuff like that. It's more so like burning calories.
Yep.
Which has its place.
Yeah. I mean, everything has its pros and cons, I guess. You know what I think would be a good idea? You know, it might not be a good idea, but it would be good for me. This would be convenient for me. This is something that would help my problems.
Yes.
Just huge, like, you know how Gather Greenville has, like, all of the restaurants and stuff right there? If there was just a huge, like, vicinity that had, like, a weightlifting place, a cycle bar, I guess kind of like Crunch, but, like, almost like you go into different buildings to go to different entities. Like each entity had its own little vibe.
Yeah.
But it's all right there together.
Yeah.
Like a exercise mecca.
Yeah. That's a good
And you pay
idea.
like a certain, like if you get a membership and then you could like do add-ons for different stuff or something.
That would be cool. They should trademark it.
Thing is, too lazy to do anything with that idea. But somebody
Too
take it
poor.
and run with it, please. But don't forget my name when you do it.
Royalties here. Yeah, I'm too poor. So,
Yeah, same.
yeah, that's a good idea. I wonder if there's anything like that already.
I don't know. But it seems like a good idea. Like if you bought a huge plot of land somewhere,
Yeah.
made, even if it was like a strip mall type ordeal, and you owned it and you said like we're only renting out to fitness oriented entities,
Yeah.
and you have to be willing to get in on like some sort of like membership deal together or something. It could work. I mean, I don't know if everybody was owning their different entities though, I feel like there would be a lot of butting heads along the way.
Could be.
I didn't realize like how much goes on behind the scenes of a business really until I met Jacob, and it is a lot. It was a lot smoother from the outside, I guess is what I'll say.
Yeah. And to like just like having to have relationships with other companies.
Yeah, because all business owners, everybody works so differently.
Yeah.
So it's hard to find like-minded people that you can collaborate with, I think.
All right, y'all, it's official. The 12-week transformation challenge from Big Jon and Big Dusty is here. And this isn't some throwaway summer shred nonsense. This is real coaching, real change, and a massive pile of prizes.
Here's how it works. Once you sign up, you'll get assigned to either Jon or Dusty. You'll get weekly check-ins, training guidance, diet help, and full-on support every single week for 12 weeks straight.
This isn't just about losing weight. It's about becoming someone different, the kind of person who doesn't quit, who doesn't need another restart, and who's finally done being stuck.
And prizes, they're wild. Mutants in, TNS is in, vendors have gone off. We're talking thousands of dollars in rewards. And fresh, clean house if you win, literally.
And the kicker? You're getting coaching from both of these guys for less than half of what they usually charge. So if you've ever thought, I just don't know how to get started, now you do.
Hit a link in our bio to sign up. You've got 2 weeks to lock it in, pick your team, show up, let's go.
12 weeks, 2 legends, 1 new version of you. Don't waste it.
Getting into our listener questions.
Yeah. So we got a few listener questions. We got this question several times.
Okay.
So what advice would you give to your younger self, your 14, 15, 16, 17-year-old self?
I would say that no matter how stressed out you are or how much you worry about the future, that if you just stay consistent of being yourself, that everything will work out how it's supposed to.
It's good.
Yeah, I did eat that up.
That's okay. That's crazy. That honestly is a very good question because I don't know. I honestly don't know what I would tell my younger self. I would tell my younger self to like keep moving forward. But if I give them like life-changing advice, like if I could go back in time, then I wouldn't be who I am now.
That's true.
I'm like, I definitely keep moving forward and keep working towards something that you're passionate about.
That's hard though because you're in such a different mindset when you're a kid. Like at that age, I did not care about anything. So little care, so little regrets.
So much time.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna live forever.
Okay, next one is one thing you would tell someone who is starting out their gym journey.
Don't overcomplicate things. You don't have to listen to all of the minute details that people on TikTok tell you because half of them don't matter.
Yeah, keep it simple, stay consistent, keep showing up. Because the days truly, it's so cliche, but the days where you don't feel like going to the gym are the days that matter the most.
Yep.
Because you're going to feel more likely than not, most days you're going to feel like you don't want to go to the gym and you don't want to. We were supposed to eat, those days add up. What are our goals for the podcast?
One, I think to bring more females to the company that we work for, the nutrition store, and enjoy the nutrition. And I think to just have more of a female community in general for fitness. But like Realizing that just because people are into fitness doesn't mean that we're perfect. Like, we mess up, we make mistakes, and we're just normal people too.
Yeah.
And we started somewhere as well. Like, you know?
Not to be like an inspiration, but I mean, to kind of like share our experience and our truth, because you never know, like, you know, if there had been somebody, you know, that I could have looked up to, who knows, it would have maybe changed like the course of, you know, how I would have handled things or stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's kind of just fun to.
It's a fun outlet.
Yeah. Yeah. And people seem to like it.
Yeah, y'all do.
Our Big Jon questions. And we really kind of only have one, because he also asked about what would you tell your 18-year-old self? But we kind of answered that. Do you want to ask that one?
So our last question, this is the last thing we're going to talk about for the day. Dicks for fingers or vaginas for ears?
Very important question. He wanted to make sure we answered this.
I think vaginas for ears, because you can cover them. But my ears are covered right now.
Literally what I was just thinking. Because, like, could you imagine? You just have, like, a bunch of...
God, and would they be sensitive? Would they always had a hard on? You wouldn't be able to do anything. That would be terrible.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the vaginas for ears.
Ugh, God. The hair. I'm going to shave around them. Keep that thing clean.
My God. Yeah. Well, you heard it here first.
All right, so we're going to do our icks and our licks for the week. Let's start with our icks. I'll do one and then you can do one.
Okay.
My ick for this week is I've gone up, I fear, like, double pant size what I wore last year. But I still look the same size, so I'm really confused by that. But, you know, it's okay.
Little body recomp.
Yeah. So I'm trying to cut down my calories, unfortunately. Not having a fun time with that. But, yeah, so that's my ick. Just because you're going to the gym, sometimes that actually means that you're going to go up in a pant size, because my legs don't smush into the same sizes that they used to, because now they're hard.
My ick is that I threw up at the gym the other day. And it is because I did a little more than I normally do. And I threw up my Playa Vibe everywhere.
That was probably the problem. Why did you eat that?
Rip. Well, I mean, I had it earlier that day.
So you didn't have it, like, right before?
No.
Okay.
No. But, I mean, still tragic. Definitely still tasted like Playa Vibe coming
What a
up.
waste.
I know. Very upsetting. And I threw up all over their trash can outside.
Oh, you threw up on it.
I did go back and clean it up, so don't worry. I'm afraid if I say why, then people aren't going to want to sign up for the challenge.
Yeah, but they're not getting personally trained by him.
Big Jon wanted to send me through a leg day. And I said, okay, sounds good. Let's do it. You're not going to faze me. You can't hurt me more than I already hurt myself on a daily basis in the gym.
But he did.
But he did. And sometimes I do need like the extra push, because we never push ourselves like as hard as we should. Mm-hmm. And he definitely pushed me hard. Very intense, lots of weight, lots of reps, and I flew up. Sure.
Look, pick for the week. First of all, I got these new headbands from Amazon. I love. Also, this is also a new trend. Not a new trend, but if you're not wearing a headband, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Love a headband. Another good thing, the Pilates class was really fun. I enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. Glad it was free. If it's free, it's for me. And then I would say, like, in the last week or so, I've got to spend a lot of time with my family and Jacob's family.
Oh,
which makes me happy. I love spending time with family. So I'm glad we've carved out more time to spend with family recently.
Yeah.
So that's my lick.
Yes. My lick, I changed my Portuguese's outfit.
Oh, yay!
Yeah.
You've got to start posting pictures of this goose.
I know. Maybe I'll post it tomorrow. Should I say what he's wearing? Or what she's wearing? Her name is Lucy.
Cute.
Lucy Goosey.
That's so cute.
Oh, I love her. But also, I kind of think she's a boy. No, I don't know.
Does she have parts?
No. Hard to say. But I wanted to be, I mean, I guess it depends on what she's wearing. Because in her Easter outfit, she looks like a girl, but in her summer outfit, she looks like a boy. She's got a little Hawaiian lay on and a Hawaiian shirt.
So cute.
Yeah, I love her. She's so cute. I'll send you a picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's going to post a picture so everyone can see.
Oh, yeah.
You need to start making TikToks about the goose.
I want to get one of the bikinis, a bikini to put on it. Wouldn't that be so cute?
Yes. All right, well, that's it. We're done.
Yeah. Thanks for watching
Goodbye.
and listening.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Big Scoopers podcast.
If you liked it and would like to see more, you can follow us.
You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. We also have Instagram, Twitter, X, and TikTok.
It'll all be linked below.
Thanks.
Bye. Yeah, we causing action. Trend smashers, the queens of all the chatter. Laughing while we sipping pre-workout, it's a pattern. Rolling through the industry with the big scoops.